Hi, my name is Q. I'm with Pullman Coach out of Nashville, Tennessee. We are a brand new brand, and I think we separate ourselves from everybody else because of our customer service, our support staff, and we just have an overall great team who have been in the music industry for a very long time. But what's really exciting are the things that we have to offer in our Pullman. So check it out. So overall, when people ask me, what's a Pullman? I basically say, it's a tour bus with no back lounge. So as you can see, the first half of the coach is where you get the most of your room. So this is where most people, the touring crew or the band, this is where they're gonna spend the most of their time. And as you can see, unlike most vehicles, we've got two TVs that mirror off each other, and you can also separate them as well. So you might see people watching sports on one, and then on the other, they're playing video games. And one of the other cool things too is it's pretty spacious, so everybody's spaced out. There's plenty of cup holders for drinks, and also above head storage too. So there's plenty of space for people to put their personal belongings. So you don't have to have stuff hanging out on the floor or on the couch. You can put your personal belongings up in the storage areas. I would say one of the biggest features that everybody likes is the huge dinette table. This is very important because a lot of artists and crew, photographers, tour managers, this is where they want to work. So there's plenty of space and power outlets for them to get their work done. You know, there's plenty of stuff to do on the road, and plus there's plenty of room for 4 people to sit and eat here comfortably outside of doing their work. One other cool feature too is this is a microwave, oven, and an air fryer, so you can like warm up chicken tenders from your to-go food. But here's your sink. We've seen a lot of people put their coffee pots or coffee makers here. There's storage underneath for a trash can. There's also some more overhead storage too. All right, so these 3 bunks, a lot of people will say this is where the people who are happy to be on tour, this is where they are. It's split just because of just functionality, and we thought about the idea of kind of splitting the most important people. So the back 6 are probably going to be the band and the tour manager. Up here, you're probably going to get your front of house guy, your merch guy. Like I said, the person who's happy to be on tour, they're sleeping right here. Another cool feature too is a full-size refrigerator. This is not like a college dorm fridge. This is a really neat big fridge and freezer as well. So there's plenty of storage for food and drinks and cold beers. I'll talk about the thermostat. Different from a lot of other RVs out there or tour buses, but we have Dometic, which is like top of the industry, and there's 3 separate zones. So each zone, the galley, the front lounge, and the back can be separate. Pretty much on tour is like you want it cold because you don't want it hot. Cold kills the germs. So if it's hot, it gets muggy. People are stuffy, but you want cold air flowing through the coach pretty much 24/7, even in the wintertime. You might find it a little bit warmer up front, but back here where people are sleeping, you want it cold. Each bunk comes with a pillow, a comforter. You also have a light, and there's also a fan. So there's plenty of power. You see people decorate these bunks with all sorts of personal belongings, because when you're on tour for, it could be a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 months, this is like your personal cubby hole. This is like your home away from home. So you're gonna put the most things that are gonna relate to you, that are gonna make you comfortable while you're on the road. Back here's the bathroom. The #1 rule is no number 2s. So no number 2s. Basically, you just have it's a private space. So where a lot of RVs, it's kind of more like an open area, or you may have a toilet in one room and the shower and your sink might be completely separate, but it's all private, so you can close the door, you can lock it. There's also a fan if you want to vent it here, let the air go out, let the steam go out. And there's a big shower. I think our water tank has 90 gallons, so that should last you for a while. You also have a private sink too. So outside of the coach, basically just your basic storage bins. So you get 2 There's also 2 more of the same size on the other side of the coach, but most of the time those are the drivers because it's on the driver's side, but you get 2 small ones right here and you have a larger storage area right there as well. So depending on how many people you're traveling with, it can be anywhere from, we've seen as small as 4 to as many as the coach sleeps 9. So you've got adequate space down below, also up top as well for storage. One cool feature about this RV is that it does have a screen door. So this would be good in like spring and summer tours, like if you're at an amphitheater or a stadium and you don't want to keep the door closed, you can prop this so you have a screen door. So cool.